Hi, I'm Nikota, and that is my actual true spiritual name. It is a name was given me directly by a spirit. I was fast asleep. I was, and got woken in the middle of the night. I was in this dream with one of my ancestors being called up a mountain, beautiful green mountain, and halfway up, I got to her face to face, and she opened up her hand and said my name, Nikota, and blew very gently, and it hit my soul, and I woke up. Physically woke up. I did. And then I immediately went back into the dream. She'd gone, and I was still on the mountain. And I went up to the top, and the mountain was like where you could, how can I say it? The top was not on the top like that. It was a circle, because I remember getting down on my knees and crawling up the last little bit and peeking over like a little child, you know, about to be caught, I want to say. That's what it felt like. And when I looked into the over into the middle of the mountain like a volcano, I saw little houses, like little mushrooms houses with windows, but not with pane windows like now. And everything was literally, it was glowing out golden. It was all golden out the windows. It was beautiful, beautiful. But that's who I am. Nikota, that is my soul essence, my soul energy, my frequency. And I'm on a journey. I am, as many of us are. But anyway, so basically, I am a super conscious, sovereign spiritual being having a human experience. I am. And I work with my specialist teams. That's interference teams, helium. I work with the archangels. Many. It's vast, but not just me. All of us. You know, the more inner work that we do, the more we reconnect with our I am presence. And I am presence is a spark of divinity, of God source, creator. But what we're actually here to do, because we've got a purpose and a mission, all of us, it is about reconnecting. It is. And when I mean like reconnecting, like the great big web, I want to say, like little light bulbs or stars, all reconnecting. We are. Because we're raising the vibrations and frequencies, and we're assisting the realm. Yeah. And we chose this mission. We've been reincarnated many, 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 many times. Yes. Ooh. Some we remember in dreams. Some, going back, on our timelines. Some we have to go to others to assist and support us through. It is vast, all of it. But we are actual sovereign beings having a human experience. That's it, bottom line. And it's about the experiences within our emotional, emotional field, that we're untangling, I want to say, so it's all smooth, much more smoother, more vibrant it is. And I'm going to make you laugh, I was trying to do a YouTube live, and the live and me on YouTube, so I have to record and put it on. I do. On Rumble, on BitChute, Facebook, but YouTube is, I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, so today, because it's 1st of August and we're actually in the Lions Gate, which the portal has been open anyway, but I'm going to call this Boots to the Ground. I think it's 21. Oh, that's 21, yes. Okay, and it's going to be called the Lions Gate, the Reveal. um, the reveal on Earth, on the Earth realm, and how we're doing backflips, I want to say, in the cosmos. Because we are doing backflips. Okay, because what's coming out to most certainly be a confirmation, okay, is that look, we have to sort of like integrate and transmute our consciousness, our energy. We do each experience, okay, so it's much more flowing and in motion for us. And at the moment, what's coming out to play is like the plaster's been took off, I want to say, like what's been hidden. But that's out in the collective, in a sense, in the reality of not the systems, I want to say. Okay. But really, this is about everybody fine tuning because look, there's been interference right across the field. Okay, interference in the collective, in governments, in the systems right across the board, and the fact is, this is. Especially in spiritual community, new age community, these just names. I mean, the names that have been installed, I want to say here, to misguide and mislead and misinform. Okay, and the only way, okay, in all fairness, is to really do the work that you need to do and become more aware that this is just a vessel. Inside, yes, we've got all the organs, but they're all interconnected to our energy system, okay, which is divine, okay, and it's about really doing, accepting, in a sense, that we've been sort of like misled down, whatever, okay, but this is about you really. Look, everyone is unique, everyone is divine, everyone is love, okay, everyone is here, and we've all made that conscious choice, okay, with our contracts, many contracts we've made, to um, awaken or become more aware, okay, and each challenge that we go through, any challenge, okay, because literally from the moment we're born, we're going through challenges, okay, because if you could realize how vast your energy is, your consciousness is, it's way out there, okay, and then it has to fit into this vessel, and it's a baby vessel, it is, it's like being squeezed in, it is. Oh, and then we have to get over the shock and trauma of that. Look, we have come also, here to rebalance, I want to say, because the ego brain has really sort of like, I want to say innocently blocked us. Okay, we've been patterned and programmed into systems we have that's not resonated deep within, and that's why, for me personally, I can actually say I didn't like school. Well, I did up to a certain point. I want to say up to my secondary school. But I always knew that something was not right. So, like when they sung hymns, certain hymns and stuff like that, when there were certain teachers were giving lessons, it just didn't resonate. It didn't. But I can honestly say, when I sort of like realised there was a lot more, was I remember being at school and there was a 4x4. It was sports day. It was, and I hadn't really revealed myself, I want to say. When I mean revealed myself, how much I was into sports, like into gymnastics, into running. And I remember the 4x4, one of the girls had dropped out. And I got asked by the teacher, and me and this teacher, we very challenging. And I actually said to the teacher, yeah, I will do it, I will, as long as I can take off, I think it was the plimsolls, I can run barefoot. And then she said something to the other teacher, and she said, yeah, yeah. So anyway, our team was behind. When it came to me to be given the baton, we sort of like behind everyone else who was. And I can tell you this hand on my heart, and I remember, I can feel it right now. I remember taking that baton and running and running and running. And I surpassed everyone else. I did across the finishing line. I remember that. I remember them all coming round to congratulate. And my teacher was, I didn't know you could run. And you know, just even thinking about that, that is, you know, it was looking back on it now and being where I am in my present moment, it makes so much sense how um I sort of like through experiences, well, protected myself and shielded myself, and that's it. But at the end of the day, we're all unique in our different ways. But we've had to go through experiences, judgment, jealousy, enviousness, bossiness, um, what you call it, sneakiness, all of it, everybody, because we've had a lot of fear in different ways, you know, imprinted onto our energy. Okay, from the moment we were born, and I'm going to say there's a few that you know that had the what was it, the right energy frequency parents around them, but a majority of us didn't. Okay, but that is because we're playing a movie in different ways. Because in each reincarnation, we change positions. I want to say this is so fast. But right now, okay, because the Lionsgate, the reveal. When I mean like backflips, it's like where you know the infiltration has been going on eons, okay? And the fact is, certain entities did not want us to realize and reawaken and whatever, okay? But the fact is, we are. And the fact is, this is a new golden age, and this is really a magnificent unfolding, okay, for so many, okay, but we have to go through processes, we do, to clear and neutralize, literally, and reconnect to our I am presence and bring it in so it's just radiating out divine, because that's who we are. We can actually move energy, okay, with just a thought, okay, with our physical vessel. We can. We can, you know, meditate and literally, boom, we can be on another timeline. This is fun times, and it really is. And but most of all, each individual person can actually, once they tap in and they really do what they need to be doing, or they may have an NDE, as they call it, a near-death experience, and suddenly they wake up. They can. There's so many aspects there, and we can be balanced and healing and healed. And these are just words, because basically what it means by being healed is our energy is flowing and there's nothing attached to it, in a sense, okay, well, it's just vibrant, okay, and you're alive. You're not just alive through the breath, but you're alive through your energy. You're feeling literally your blueprint within, okay. And this is, at the moment, it's like fun and games, I want to say. um but it's also learning to master, relearning to master, because really you've got all the inner knowledge within. You have. But when you get stuck and stuff like that, okay, we do need elders. Every one of us do. Okay. And the elders can be in the physical form or they can be in energy form. Okay. There is many possibilities here. But right now it's like that. When I mean definitely the backflips, it's literally like people are going to be going a little bit off key because what they originally believed, okay, was not so, okay. And really, it's all been about interference. That's it, bottom line. Okay, and it's just about being discerning and trusting your first instinct, your first feeling, and you will not be wrong. Okay, but it doesn't mean you go into judgment. Okay, you just divine love and you just radiate love. Okay, but you have to also respect and know the universal laws. You do. Okay. But there's many different names for universal laws because the universe is actually within you. Okay. And stargates are within you as well. Okay, as much as stargates are out there and as much as you've got portals out there, I mean, this is just absolutely big. It is. Sorry, my little dog, it just moved and I just had to have a quick look. So what I also want to say is, let me just stop. I wanted, sorry, I wrote down. Okay, I'm an actual, I just work with quantum. I'm a seer and I foresee things, okay? I have a knowing, I can just tap in like that, but that does not make me any better or any more powerful than anybody else because I am just working with my I am presence. Everybody else is the same, okay? You just have to do a bit of work or whatever work's needed to neutralize it all, okay? Now, because there's different aspects, and I mean different aspects of like going through things, okay, to do with your energy, how it gets entrapped and stuck, and can I pause this for a minute? It gets trapped and it gets stuck. Apologies for that. But because okay, what was I saying to you? Energies, okay, we're here to also be aware of other different types of energies, okay. We're here to meet challenges head on, okay, because each challenge there will be a gift. You will receive the gift. It's also about equal balance, give, receive, okay, infinity symbol. It is. We are limitless beings having a human experience in the 3D term, okay? And there is so much that has been withheld, okay, for whatever reason. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you give yourself the opportunity of many possibilities to be who you really are, your divine spark of creator. And this is also you know, about understanding about the chakra points, okay. Now this is really important because what I'm going to actually say to you, I'm going to mention the 3 lower ones, okay. So that'll be, what is it? That's the base, that's the sacral. That is. But I also know them as other frequencies, okay. But right now, okay, these are the 3 lowers, okay, and the 3 lowers are connected, excuse me, to the density of Gaia, okay. And this is about really having washing machine. This is just an example, clear outs and clear outs and clear outs and clear outs. Okay, because we have carried this forward in our DNA, okay, and our DNA, in all fairness, in a sense, as you know, goes, what was it? Goes back in time. It does. Okay, so each generation, okay, there's been stuff that our ancestors have gone through and experienced, and it's travelled through the lineage. Okay, but the ones here right now in this time frame, I want to say, okay, and the future ones, because what's pivotal right now is sort of like, especially babies from 50s, 40s, 50s, I want to say, upwards to 70s, 80s. Okay. Part of our mission and our purpose was to, we agreed, okay, to come in, back in a sense, come back in, to clear and neutralize the bloodlines. Okay, but we are all interconnected in the physical sense, this timeline, and I'm saying this timeline, okay, because we are multitasking in different timelines as well. But on the I'm going to go on the 3D one, okay? We want to talk about 4D, 5D and all that. Right now, that for me personally, okay, this is about, look, it's all been unhooked, is the best way I want to say it, okay? But at the moment, for those in this present moment in time, okay, living through what we've lived through the last couple of years, okay, we are really been given that opportunity to really reconnect and really have that space, I want to say, in a sense, to do what's needed to be done, okay? Now, everybody in one sense, okay, where it's all been infiltrated in the New Age and spiritual, okay, all of a sudden it's about, you know, separate. No, 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 no. Okay? We're actually all connected. Separate and divide, okay, is a man-made word. There is no separation and there is no divide. And this is going to become so apparent because if you think about it, okay, there's many forms of separation, many forms of divide, okay. Fear has been programmed into, and I'm going to say the system, okay, for eons and eons and eons, but it's come to that pivotal point like a ball popping, okay, where suddenly, you know, it's like suddenly you're waking up and you're taking the rose tinted glasses off and you're actually, you know, when you face a fear, okay, it goes pop like a pea, it does, and disappears. But that had such a hold on you, okay, that you really believed in it, okay? And the more you believed in it, the more you was allowing it into your energy and the more it was blocking you. And I'm hoping that makes complete sense because what we're being shown is we gave our power away, okay, in the sense of like if something was wrong with us physically, we had to go outside to see someone to diagnose and then obviously go through certain procedures to fix us. But what they wasn't telling you was about your outer fields and about your energies and about your essence. What they wasn't telling you is that when you went for a procedure, okay, basically you needed to be aware that your energy was intact, okay, before and intact after and cleared. Because there's such a bigger picture, much bigger picture on how much a lot of people gave their faith and their trust to outside forces rather than trusting their inner, okay, rather than listening within And it could take one person to say one thing, okay, and suddenly it was in the program, and people would start to believe it. And the fact is, it's not in the program, and it's not in the pattern. It's within your heart, it's within love. You trust your heart. And I'm not talking about your physical heart, I'm talking about your higher heart. I'm talking about your intuition, I'm talking literally about the flow, the motion, the energy. If something is not right, for me personally, I will get feelings, sometime one part of my body, I will know something is not right, because your body speaks to you, but we've forgotten how to listen to it. And I'm saying that we've forgotten because we have forgotten. All of this, in a sense, is one package. And it is one package. It's a package in a sense, okay? Everything is connected within. Everything is connected to our inner field, the universe, okay? But also the outer field, which is our outer bodies. I don't know how many people that can see auras. I don't know how many people can feel when something is not right. I don't know how many people, I'm saying people, beings, can hear. And I'm not talking a normal hearing of a TB. I'm talking about here, when you can hear, ancestors, you can hear your guides. This is so vast. But it's been so easy, in a sense, for people that have been patterned and programmed into fear, and fear is right across the board, okay? And judgment, okay? And betrayal, okay? Because betrayal is the one that is really going to be sort of like revealed right across the board, over the globe, over the coming months, where it's really going to sort of like, yes, it is so. And there will be, okay, the right support around, okay? Because that's when people are going to go into more shock and trauma. Because we've been in shock and trauma for what, 2-3 years in a sense? But really, for thousands of years, we've been in shock and trauma, we have. But this is about knowing, your inner knowing that you have to be clear. Okay, and when I mean clear, it's like you're at that point where you're center point, when you're your core self, okay? When you're literally in your core self, your 0 point. And it's like whatever work that you're doing with anyone, okay, you're absolutely, that's it, nothing can affect you. If something is affecting you, okay, then something is not right. And that means that you've not fine-tuned yourself to that point, okay? Because you cannot, okay, help another if you are not in that 0 point. And I'm not saying, okay, that you're going to be constantly in that 0 point, because that is part of the learning and the reconnecting and the remembering, where you're getting to that point where you're clearing out your system, your circuitry, I want to say, okay, where it's all flowing, okay, and your frequency and vibration is risen to such a point, okay, that you're doing the work, you're living your life, you've got joy, you've got happiness, abundance. And I don't mean abundance of just money, I mean abundance of love, of kindness, okay, where you just literally are giving from your heart, and it's radiating out, and others are coming onto your path and they're feeling it, okay. Some people will get triggered by it, and they will get triggered by it, and it's not us that's a problem, and it's not a problem. Basically, it's a gift for them. Excuse me, something's not right. Need to do a bit of work. Need to go and either see an elder, okay, or if you can do it, you go and do it. Because you have to. It's like lessons and lessons and lessons. We have to relearn, because we got disconnected. We did. Okay, for whatever reason we got disconnected, but that rebalance is coming back in, and it's about being knowledgeable. It is, and knowing, okay, that you are here and you're doing to the best of your ability, okay, and you're not judging, you're not disharmonying, you're not creating, more nonsense, okay, or more karmic stuff, okay. You actually getting to that pivotal point of where you just literally are really just working with your energy, flowing it through, living your life, having the experience. Okay, so you've got joyous moments, upliftment moments. Okay, so when it's your time to go back to whatever planet, okay, or the next planet, if you've got more to learn on another planet, because it's so vast. But right now we're on Earth, Mother Earth, Gaia, and Gaia's not a real name either. Okay, Mother Earth is not even a real name, because the words have all been interfered with. Know who you are. Know, and I'm really being absolutely from my heart to your heart and from divine, okay? Many are going to be quite shocked, okay, on what they thought was so was not so. Okay, and it doesn't make it a problem. What it actually gives you the opportunity to correct an imbalance, not the blame game. Okay, no more blame game, no more entertaining that energy, because we're here to master who we really are. That's it. We're here to heal what needs to be healed, and healing is just a word, okay? Because for me, it's just reconnection, reuniting, and it's the flow, and it's the motion, and it's purity, and it is pure divinity. No more, no less. We're all working in completely different, not all, but I mean, some work very similar. We all work in different fields. We do. And really, what I'm going to say is like, it's clearing out the fields. That's all it is. Clearing out all career names. Okay. And the backflip, okay, is about where you think it's one way, when in actual fact it's another way, okay? Because when you think it's one way, you've been led to believe it's this way, and then when you get a little bit of a wake-up call, you get a little bit of a shock, and you think, oh my days, and I believed in that, and I trusted that. Don't be going into feeling like guilty, say, oh my God, I've made a mistake, I've done this. You haven't. Okay, there's a gift within there, because it's about you being centered, everybody being centered, and everybody just doing the work we're here to do. Okay, it's about enlightenment, and it's not enlightenment with the light outside there, it's enlightenment within, and it's bliss. It is. It's absolutely bliss. Now, as I was saying about 3 lower chakras, they got some murky stuff going in there. Look, you get a positive, you get a negative. And the reality of it is, okay, is clearing, neutralizing what needs to be done to, in a sense, for them to coincide with each other and just flow. Motion. That's all it is. I know that when I'm doing the work that I'm here to do, like not just this, but like when I'm on one-to-one clients, individuals, okay, I have the most beautiful, beautiful feeling of divinity, and when they feel it's like cracking open a nut, because when the system's got you, you're like a nut, mate. You're harden up like a ball. You do. when the energy just flows and hits, and they get off that table and then they walk out there and they start questioning. That's my job. That is my job, because at the end of the day, we're here to caretake. We are. We're not here to be servants. We're here to serve, okay? But we're serving divine. And divine serves us. Infinity. So, this is a call out for the Claren. This is a call out for all. Nobody is any more, nobody is any less. We are just one. We are divine love. We are. Apologise. I'm apologising for my phone in the background. Because we're all beings of light, okay? We're all brothers and sisters. And yes, there's different entities on the earth plane. Some are benevolent, some are malevolent. But you have that tools and the ability within you. Okay, because yes, there is a war going on. There is a war going on. But the majority of the war that's going on is within each individual person. So let's just bring peace within and start vibrating out a divinity. Shine your beacons. Let your crown shine. Vibrate. I wear my crown. The crown does not wear me. That is the difference. Okay? The power is within me. The power is from Creator. Power is part of my energy, it is. But I am just here vibrating the frequency and you know, shining the light, but actually walking the talk and proving proof. Because that's what a lot of people want, is proof and evidence. When I put my hands, when I connect with someone, okay, and I'm here doing what I'm here to do, okay, they had no idea, no idea of what's been cleared. Until they feel, when they feel the energy of divine light, okay, and they feel it, oh, they feel it with him, and they start questioning, good one, nice one, because that is my job done, because the spark has been lit, relit within. And this is what we're all here to do, and many, many, many of us for years have been doing it behind closed doors. Okay, and yes, you've got the systems out there thinking, all right, we'll send a little bit more here, push the button, excuse me, transmute it straight away, because we're here to transmute. When people pass, okay, and the majority of people, especially in the elder generation, have been conditioned to believing, okay, that when they pop their clogs in a loving way, okay, that's it, 6 foot under. Oh no. Oh no. You are attached within your energy, okay, the silver cord that fills up the whole of your physical vessel. It's a silver cord. Connects you to the universe, to divine, to creator. And you come out, you do. Sometimes you're met by loved ones, sometimes you're met by the archangels, more sort of like you've done on yourself. You know, sometimes you just go, or you go to another planet, you know, you've got more experiences to go through. You know, in a different way. But the fact is, okay, we never ever die. Energy does not die. The vessel is on loan. It's just on loan temporary it is. But where fear has been installed, or you get some naughty land, I'm going to call it, okay? If you don't do this, if you don't do, excuse me, you have your own energy, your own divinity, your own sovereignty. And right now, the Lion's Gate, this is so powerful. It is what's coming in. So what I'm actually saying to you is this, okay? Do not be misled and believe that you can just do this all on your own, because that is not so. That is where all of the society in that aspect of New Age spiritual, okay, has been interfered with, okay? We are all connected and we all assist and support each other. Some can unlock keys, okay? These are elders, okay? Because they're more advanced. It's like going to college, okay? You go through all your exams, you get a certificate. Then you go for another degree, because that's what it is. You have some that are much more absolutely bang on than others, okay? And it doesn't mean that others don't have the inner knowledge. It just means that maybe they just, they have to get to that level to be able to for it to be unlocked, and they go through whatever processes they need to go through so they can claim their gifts. But anyway, this is about fine-tuning. This is about understanding or being aware that every individual profession right across the board, and I'm calling it a profession, okay, that the terminology, the 3D words, has been interfered with. There's nothing that's not been interfered with. And the fact is, you've got the warriors, you've got the light workers, and I'm going to call them saying light workers because, yeah, we've had to do a lot of work. We have starseeds, celestials, not being funny or nothing, but you've got the different types of work out there. You've got road sweepers, you've got bin men, you've got what you call it, mums, dads, you've got grandparents, you've got working in shops, working in offices, working in governments, working as air stewards, right across, working in banks. Every individual person has been patterned and programmed, but a majority are starting to become aware and awaken, but awaken in a sense with the light bulb coming on, and they're thinking, hold on a minute, there's more to this, and they're having a lot of synchronicities, and they're questioning, which is good to question. Okay, and I always remember this, okay, when I first became reawoken, I want to say, because it happened over 7 days for me. Okay, 7 days. I had an incident occurred, and over 7 days, my guide, Leo Su, Shang Su, okay, appeared, and I was literally being in the ghost movie, I want to say, of where you've got Whoopi Goldberg and all the spirits coming out of walls. Trust me, it's real. Okay, very real. To the point over those 7 days, Shang Su, he took me up literally to the universe. He did. He showed me the paddy fields of China. He showed me so much. And he said to me, he will teach me. And I'm actually thinking, that's it, mate. I'm off to La La Land. But I can honestly say, hand on my heart, everything that he reawakened within me. Amazing. 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 And I can just say that my journey has been absolutely 100% challenging. 100%. And I have the most amazing elder. Amazing. In the physical form. Amazing. And I work with my archangels, and I work with my spiritual teams that do the different types and the galactic, and I do. They don't mess about with me. They absolutely don't. And if I have to go through a repeat lesson, I will have to go through it until I get that gift. And I will do it. Because we each have to go through experiences. Cannot help others. Okay? Each elder that is working from divine light, okay, will have gone through whatever you are going through, where you have got stuck previously, whenever. And they will have empathy, and they will have compassion. And they may be tough love, but they know who they are. I am presence. And with that, I'm going to love, and from my heart to your heart, but also to the collective, because right now it is about raising the vibration, because we're here to, expand consciousness. We're here to bring heaven to earth, which heaven to earth is within. Okay? And with that, I'm going to say many blessings.